Welcome to the Mediabox, where I'm joined by Tiny Kox, PACE President. Thanks very much for talking to us. What stood out for you during this session? There was a moving statement from Ukraine and another call to hold Russia to account, this time over the deportation of children.
Yes, I think that we all were very moved by the debate, also the dignified way how the debate took place. So many people took the floor, and they all, in not always in the same words, but they all underlined that perhaps the worst thing that an aggressor could do in a war is to steal children, take them away, abduct them, bring them to somewhere else, take them away from their parents, from their family, and then to start to educate them in a disgraceful way. I think the Assembly was brave that it adopted unanimously a resolution and a recommendation that says we have to hold the leadership of the Russian Federation accountable for this war crime, which has elements of genocide in it. I think that this Assembly is the first one who identifies this specific crime in these words. We are aware that the International Criminal Court is has already issued arrest warrants to the President of the Russian Federation and one of his assistants, who is thought to be involved in this deportation of children. I think that our resolution and our recommendation now will put more emphasis on the need to really continue this investigation, because this is really a horrendous crime against humanity, a horrendous war crime, and as said, it has elements in it of genocide. So yes, that was important. Another moving thing was that we had here the relatives of several political prisoners. We started with Yevgenia Kara-Murza. Her husband, as most people will know, was just convicted to 25 years in prison for just saying the truth, for just speaking out. It is incredible. It's a shame. But Yevgenia remembered us that next to a political prisoner, there is a partner of a political prisoner, a wife, a husband, children, family, and they also suffer of putting people for political reasons in prison. We also had family of prisoners political prisoners in Belarus and in Egypt. This is something horrible that happens to far too many people. As I said, in a civilized society it's impossible to speak about political prisoners, because politicians should be in parliaments and in the public debate. Prisoners should be in prison because an independent judge has decided this. So this was very moving, and we had an excellent exchange of views. So these were two issues where we were so very much that this Council of Europe deals with human beings.
And now I guess it's all about the road to Reykjavik and preparing for that summit.
Yes, we have gone a long way. We started here in this Assembly, which called already for several years that if this organization and its goals are important, there should be moments that the heads of state and government do come together, physically come together, to discuss what should be our agenda for the future. Our last summit was in 2005. Since then, we have missed a long-term agenda. And in Reykjavik, I hope, and I'm quite sure, that our heads of state or government, most of them have already confirmed that they will be there in the capital of Iceland, that they will indeed decide on this long-term agenda. What is the role of this organization? How can we ensure that multilateralism, which is now under attack due to the blatant violation by the Russian Federation and this war of aggression, how can we protect, restore, strengthen and perhaps reinvent effective rule-based multilateralism? That is very important. How can we show real solidarity with our member state Ukraine and its citizens? There will be concrete proposals in Reykjavik. How can we take care that also for the young generation there are elements in the final statement with regard to climate change, environmental protection, the danger of artificial intelligence and the possibilities, the absolute need for respect of social rights, which are part of fundamental rights. That will be on the agenda. The road of Reykjavik is coming to its end. Our leaders have already organized their tickets. Our assembly has also bought our tickets. We will be there the day before the summit starts with our standing committee. And during the summit, I will be honored to represent our assembly in the discussions with the heads of state and government. I'm looking forward to it.
Tiny Kox, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.